Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we'll listen for stocks being called out in this scan up here. Also pay attention to the ones that pop in down here on Discovery 1. Over here you will see Magic Scan. Watch for volume spikes to happen in this area. Also, if you are watching these scans and one of them pops up, let's check the current bar volume and make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this volume number needs to really be flying and this label needs to be green. We want to see a battle going on between the buyers and the sellers, and the stronger the battle, the better chance we have of making a profitable trade. Also watch the money flow indicator down here. This green line is buyers coming in. And we want to see buyers coming in. We want to see this yellow moving average also trending upwards. This tells us that there's strong buying going on and the price might possibly rise. Also, I am not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. Trading is risky and you could lose some or all of your money. Also, in your active trader, make sure your TIF is on EXT so you don't miss a trade. I've seen a couple stocks moving this morning, ASST and a few others. They seem to be dying out now. CYRX was moving a little bit. Seems to be pulling back slightly. I'm seeing activity. Hopefully the activity will keep up at the top of the hour. But we'll determine that when it hits, and that's the only time we'll know is when they actually take off in front of us. RGB. And good morning, YouTubers. You are on board for that free hour this morning. About 2.5 minutes to go before the top of the hour. Ben, I read your message about not being able to join Discord. The link is fresh every morning. It must be something with your firewall or your antivirus or something like that's keeping you from joining. Maybe you're on a work computer and they're blocking it. Just taking some wild guesses here, things you need to check. Trent, to get access to anything that I have, you have to be a premium member. Everything is custom coded. Nothing you're going to find anywhere else. About 30 seconds to go before the top of the hour. Hopefully we'll get a few spikers right out of the gate. Let's see if we can get blessed this morning.
XLE.
Here we go. Let's see what's happening. I'm watching for yellow volume spikes over here in this column or anything to be called out. BTAI coming up off the bottom, maybe, maybe not on that one. Not seeing any volume yet. Pushing up slowly on BTAI. Thank you, Milo, for calling it out. Doesn't have a whole lot of volume yet. They are just now getting interested in it. Going to stick a resistance level up here at the high of 377. Still waiting on that one strong runner. Not seeing it yet. Shop does not have any volume yet. It's just barely kicking. I'll check it and see, but it's already up there at 139. From 129 to 139, that's $10. Don't know if I would chase it here. Ben, I'll be having a website launch here soon, hopefully, volumespikes.com. That's the only other way to join us, and it's not ready yet. We'll be getting everybody off the Discord because of the issues. Shop not going any higher.
UPXI. UPXI. AMZU.
UPXI volume extremely low, probably not a play.
UPXI.
Watching the current bar volume here on UPXI, it's not moving at all. Just an occasional buyer coming in.
UPXI. UPXI.
BTAI bouncing around better than UPXI. Let's see if we run into resistance at 377.
BTAI.
We have reached that 377. Let's see if we can break above it and keep pushing. Watching the lower indicator down here, watching for money flow to turn around and turn red, or for this label to turn red. That would mean they're all selling. Having a little trouble right there at 377. That does not mean we won't break through it. They are giving it their best shot. More buyers coming in, trying to push it through. There we go, 384 on the spike. Let's see if we can keep it rolling now. Keep it climbing. Watch this label closely. If it turns red, they're going to start selling. Also watch money flow for it to lay flat and turn red. That is also a warning sign.
BTAI.
Continuing to push a little bit, the spike up to 385.
BTAI.
387. Only paying pennies now, getting weaker up here at the top.
BTAI.
390 now, 3 more cents. I would take some profit out of it if you are holding this stock. If you expect it to go more, leave a little bit there.
U.
Do have some profit taking going on. That's what this tall wick is on the top. These are sellers driving the price back down. Good job, traders, on your profits. Still hasn't sold off. There may be more to come. We are continually watching this stock until it just flat gives up. 390 so far, 392 for a couple more pennies. We did have a little bit of profit taking going on, almost brought it back down to that 377, but the buyers have stepped back in. Don't know how much more they can push it. I'm seeing money flow is red in the label now from sellers. That means pretty much time to give it up. Don't forget to put this one on your personal watch list to keep an eye on it for later trading.
NNKD.
Currently has profit taking going on. It's not selling off yet. We'll keep an eye on it. Almost back down to that 377 level. They are continuing to take profits. Red label here, red money flow line. Now we have a red candle signaling an exit. Nice, beautiful run. I didn't really expect it to go when it was first called out, and to my surprise, it went. That's why I don't use my brain to make the decision if it's going up or down. I should just watch the stock and follow through. All right, thank you, Lord. Where's the next one? Waiting on it to happen. Watching a little activity here on CYRX, currently at 880. Let's see if the buyers come in and try to run it up. Not looking too promising on that one.
HOVR.
Let's take a quick look at AMD after yesterday's disappointing earnings. Looks like we're getting a little bounce up off the bottom.
GERN.
Shop continuing to push higher, but slowly. Nothing like this first big red candle. Volume has slowed down a lot.
GERN.
GERN. $1.28 stock. Not enough volume on that one either.
GO.
Shop had earnings this morning and they beat their earnings. Maybe a slow crawler the rest of the day. Put Shop on your personal watch list. Even if you bought 10 shares, you might can make a little bit off of it.
GERN.
GERN currently at $1.32 looking north. Still doesn't have the buyer volume flow that we need. It's actually frozen. Let's take a quick look at the SPY while nothing is moving. SPY was pulling down for a good hour and a half. Seems to be bouncing around on the bottom.
GERN.
SHOP still pushing higher. Currently at 143.50. Might be a good earnings play here for long term throughout the day. Shop is continuing to climb at 145.60. Few profit takers. We have a red label here and a red money flow. Still really low volume on Shop. It may have a lot more to run once everybody catches on to it moving.
OPFI.
PHGE, a 67-cent stock. I will not be playing. It has nice volume, over 1.2 million in this 5-minute candle. But these cheaper stocks are going to have a lot higher volume than the more expensive stocks. It takes more shares to make a bigger profit. So 1 million to me is more like 10,000 shares on a cheaper stock. Currently pulling back from profit taking. Going to go back to Shop and watch something that's more important. See if Shop keeps on pushing. Nice trade cat's in. A few more buyers coming in the Shop to push it up to 146.47.
OPFI.
Now 146.70.
HOVR. OPFI. OPFI.
Let's check OPFI. $11.23. The volume is low. It's crawling upwards, but only paying a few pennies at a time. APLD, no volume. Please make sure you check the volume before you post them. I understand that it's moving, but if the volume is this low, there's too hard to get in and get out. If you plan on buying it and just sitting on it, you may be fine, but we are looking for scalps. Same thing with Shop. We don't have the volume. It's like they have totally lost interest. Shop does continue to push up every few minutes at 147.29 now. And 147.74, but quickly losing that small gain. Nice recovery there, San Diego Joe. Got a red money flow on Shop. Just minor profit taking.
BITX, UUU, IBIT.
AMD slowly crawling up from the bottom. You can also play AMDL for a cheaper price.
RVLV.
Nice trade, Joe. Man, it's been a tough week so far. Just one or two and then dead. Kind of puts the pressure on you to get the one or two that does move. My pleasure, JC.
U. U.
Well, I'm not seeing anything.
TMC.
It's okay though, it can be slow. I have plenty of patience to wait on the correct one. SGBX way down there at the bottom of $1 at 24 cents, bouncing around. I'm not a penny player. I'll let y'all have fun with it. I'll just watch. Rather save my dollars for the bigger bucks.
TMC.
SGBX making a move for you penny players. Money flow looks good. Volume is always high on these cheaper stocks. Pushing up a half a cent at a time. Hope you're making a fortune.
GERN.
Recon, I trade on all time frames. I just switched it up to get people used to the 5 minute. A lot of people get trapped on the 1 minute. They get out too quick. Just trying to show how important all time frames are. Good job, Trader Stud. SGBX continuing to push up to 28 cents now, getting close to 29. Now at 29 cents. Just like that, you lost a lot of it. YouTube, how big is your delay over there compared to the clock on the screen for me? Three to 4 seconds. That's not too bad, I guess. Thank you very much. Looks like most of you 3 to 5 seconds. 1 second for develop 3. Guess it all depends on your internet connection.
PAYO.
All right, I'm getting bored with this one. I'm going to move off of it. PAYO. That one's not any good either.
GERN.
Looks like a lot of sellers on GV. Money flow is red.
NVAX.
GV trying to push higher now, it looks like. 244, 245. Volume is picking up. Money flow is north. Let's see if we can get a breakout.
NVAX.
A lot of profit takers up there. Tall wick on the top of this candle. Let's see if the buyers can buy it all up and keep pushing. Money flow is still north. Current bar volume is still green. Look like we have a lot of people getting out. Money flow is back north. They're going to try to push again, maybe. Not going to happen. Too many sellers in GB. Buyers are definitely trying to keep the price up there in the 240 range.
PAYO.
Look like GVs has too much pressure up above the 240 range to stay up there. AMD still looking good, coming up from the bottom, seems to be holding the highs pretty steady. Of course, they're not highs, but they're higher from the low. GV did break out. it did pop. The buyers kept the pressure on. Unfortunately, I wasn't watching it when it happened. This is why you watch them until they die, and I failed to do that. I already got that I'm too late to get in feeling, so I'm going to stay out of it. Alex, everything is custom. I am a coder. Definitely pushing higher. The buyers are taking control of GV. $2.98 on the high, $3. Good job, Daniel, on YouTube. Good job, U4. Alex, most of them come with a premium membership.
TMC.
I'll give you details here in a minute. The free hour on YouTube is almost up. A lot of profit taking on GV. Good job, Pro Dollar.
TMC.
All right, YouTubers, I gave it my best shot. The market this week has not been too good, but we are pulling out some winners every now and then. 1 or 2 a day. I'd rather have the 3 or 4 like in the past. If you're interested in joining us, there's a label at the top of your chat. We're still on Discord for the time being. That label will take you over to Discord, and you hit the upgrade channel to join us as a premium member. Also, don't forget to hit the like button on this video if you like what you see. I am here to try to make everybody money, teach them a little bit of something new. We are momentum traders. We do scalping. I play percentages of buyers and sellers, not price and candles. And we do very good at it. That's what I teach. I build custom indicators that help you spot these percentage changes. You can see some of them on the chart. But anyhow, thank you for joining me this morning. I stream for 1 hour for free on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Unfortunately, I will not be streaming on YouTube on Friday. I've had some family things come up, and I may be attending a funeral, so I don't know the date yet, but we'll see how that goes. Anyhow, thank you for joining me this morning. If you see my pre-live thing on Thursday night, that means I'll be live on Friday. If you don't see it, I will see everyone on Monday. But thank you for joining me this morning. And as always, God bless.